If you search the internet for millionaires under 30 years old, you'll likely find that number has grown during the past decade. And that's because young people these days are creating their own wealth. They are smart, savvy, and anxious to become entrepreneurs. So is the case in our next story. Here's Cheryl Burton.
Is positioning herself to be the next big thing. She's talented, extremely confident, full of creativity, and in control of her own future.
At 17 years old, Chloe Graham is making a name for herself. She's the regional president of Top Teens of America, an advocate of community service, a volunteer at her church, and a stellar student. And although this high school junior who lives with her mom, dad, and younger brother in the south suburbs enjoys sharing her time and talent, things didn't start out that way for this girl who was quite the opposite growing up.
Chloe started out as a very shy girl, and she's never been a kid that would follow the crowd. She's always had her own style. You know, people had things to say about it, but, you know, she's like, well, I'm fly. What's their problem?
Several years ago, she got the opportunity to rub elbows with some high-profile individuals and celebrities while she was part of the Common Ground Foundation, founded by rapper and actor Common.
It was really, really exciting getting, like, different celebrities I met, like will.i.am and Nikki Giovanni, Music Soul Child, and Common, of course. And it was just, like, really inspiring that they had time for me, like a little 14-year-old, asking me questions, and they gave me a lot of advice.
Those once-in-a-lifetime opportunities gave Chloe more than exposure, but it also gave her the confidence to do something remarkable.
Well, I was looking through different magazines, and I would look on TV, and I would see things that didn't represent me or my generation, so I wanted to start something that had a statement to it, not just beauty, but inner beauty and different talents.
At the age of 16, she came to us and said, hey, I want to start a magazine and feature people who are real people and not let society define, you know, who's in or who's out. She wants to include everybody.
And so with the help of her friends and family and her strong belief in God, Chloe launched UStyleU, a magazine designed, produced, and reported through the eyes of today's most talented teens.
When she first told me, I thought she was saying that it was for like a school project at school or something. I did not know that it would blow up to be this big.
As the editor-in-chief of this publication, she is her own boss. She spearheads the editorial meetings, directs the photo shoots, writes stories, and even hires the photographers and models to ensure the success of the quarterly magazine.
Uptight. I don't know, I feel like I have a big responsibility, like to tell people what to do and how to stand, make sure we get that perfect picture. So I have a lot of help with the photo shoot, so I'm not the only one like telling people to do everything. Put your hands up, turn towards the camera, more poker face looking, you know.
I think it's so amazing because it just shows that age is nothing but a number. If you're passionate, determined, and have dreams, obviously there's going to be people that put you down and not going to let you go forward. But if you're passionate and strong-minded and you have a good support group, it'll take you a long way, and I definitely think Chloe has that.
It's been very inspiring for me personally. I've always been interested in modeling, but I always thought that I was too short or I didn't have the look for it. But I think this has kind of opened me up to think that maybe I could go into modeling. And I know other people who would be interested in doing things like this, who just didn't think they could.
That's just helping the kids set a goal and follow through with it. And that's what she's doing now.
It's a beautiful thing just to see someone come up with a concept when they're 16 and actually want to make it their life.
I think she's very artistic, funny, passionate about the work she does, caring. She does a lot of work with kids, talks about inspiring stories, how to change their lives, how to be better people, and I think it's just inspiring and encouraging for all young adults that, you know, want to follow her in the magazine.
Chloe has aspirations of one day turning her her company into a multimedia empire. And by the looks of it, I'm sure she will accomplish her goals.
I want this to be big. I want it to go global. I want it to be my career. People who can't define fashion, that is what you make it. It's about you and what you want to do to your style, UStyleU. And it's also about inner beauty. You have to have inner beauty and confidence. If you have something you want to do, you need to go for it and not wait for the opportunity to come to you, but just go for it. Do what you want to do. Nobody's stopping you.